Hotel management. In this project, we are making a reservation at the hotel, checking the availability of the room, checking into that hotel room, and performing multiple tasks associated with the hotel, such as adding services, making a payment, modifying a reservation or modifying the room after the checking, and settling the final payment. So we'll go through the process flow first, and then we'll deep dive into the VCA based system on how we have implemented all the tasks here. So basically, we have two users here, the admin and the front desk. Now, all the companies that want to have a reservation in the hotel, the guest from the company, all these tasks have been performed by the admin. So they first register the customer in the system, they register the company. If there are any company guests, they register that. Now, for each company, they have some fixed rate. So the admin can also update the company room rates there. Now, at first, when someone wants to book a reservation here, so after booking a reservation, there are multiple tasks that can be performed. We can have an advance payment option there. We can cancel the reservation or we can modify the reservation if required. Once the reservation has been made, we move to the check-in part. Now, in check-in, after the check-in, we can add multiple services such as laundry, or we want to order some food, or want to order some cab services there. We can modify the room after the check-in. I will either, if I want to extend my stay there, or I want to change my room after a certain amount of time. In between, if I want to make any payments there, I can make the payments there, and at the end, I'll be having the final settlement. Now, when a company is coming, and usually when a company is making a reservation at the hotel, there they usually pay it via credit. So the front desk can also generate the company invoice yearly or quarterly as per the rule of the company, and they can make the final payment. So we'll move to the VCA first, and we'll talk about each of these processes, how they're working, and how we have set up these. So this is the dashboard. We have all the processes here. We have company guest reservation, company registration if we want to do, or you have individual registration. So we have two type of users here that can use the system. Either I, as an individual contributor, I want to book a reservation, or via a company, I want to book a reservation here. So for both of these processes, both of these users, the processes will remain the same. Now, if for example, as an individual, if I do an individual registration, so I have to fill a few details. I'll have to fill the first name, middle name, the last name. I have to fill the contact details and the address. So what some of the fields that are required, for example, the mobile number that is actually required for making a reservation so that the company can contact us. So for example, let's say these are the basic details that I have filled, and I'll just register this front here. Now, when I register this front, on the front tab, I can see the registered person that I have recently added in the system. Here it is. Now, once we have registered the customer, every now we will initiate every other process using this customer. So the first process would be b- in booking a reservation here. So there are searching criteria here. I can search the customer using the name or the contact number. So let's say I search that customer using the name. So here I'll just add search for the name here that I had recently added in my system. Now, once I have selected that, all the details corresponding to the customer will come that we have entered earlier. Next, we'll be making a reservation. So here, we can add the expected arrival date, the expected departure date with respect to the time, the room type, room number. If they have to, if there's any package that I want to select, I can add. These are the number of children, the number of adults. Now we also have, so whatever, whichever room that we select here, based on this room, I can see the availability of that room. If there is any occupied or reserved rooms. So for example, here, when I'm selecting single room type, now I can see that for this particular single room type from 30th November to 5th December 107 has been reserved. This has been occupied up till 4th December. This has been occupied up till 2nd December. So all the history, the availability history will come here that I can see. So based on that, I can select what is my expected departure date and what is the time that I want to check out. So there are multiple packages that we can select from. All these details will be entered by the front desk. So there's weekday, weekend, season days, and Eid holidays. These are the basic packages that we can select on. Next would be the number of adults and number of children if I have any. So once I have added all the details, required details, then I'll go on and make the reservation myself. Now, once the reservation has been made, here on the call details, I can see for that particular person from this arrival date to this departure date, all the details that I have filled has been mentioned. And so for Ritu Sharma, the customer that we recently created, one reservation has been booked up till now.